Can you see how wavy this peplum is? This is a 720-degree peplum that I made. So I'll be showing you the video of how I made it. Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. My name is Okwemi. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive notifications when I post videos. So let's get right into the class. Remember that we talked about our 720-degree radius in our class, our last video. So today we'll be cutting a 720-degree peplum. If you have watched the calculation class, the calculation video, you see how I come about what my radius. So now we've gotten my radius for my 720-degree peplum, and we'll be cutting two pieces of 360-degree, which will give us what 720-degree. So I've gotten the length. My length will be 8 inches for my peplum, so I'll be adding it to 2 inches, which will give me what 10.5. I'll also add 1 inch to it just for allowance. It's not a necessary addition. That would be what 11.5. So I'll ensure my fabric has 23 inches on both sides, the length and the breadth of the fabric, because I'll be folding my fabric into 4. So how do I fold my fabric? This is what 11.5. Yeah. So I'm folding. Can see? Folded. $11.5. So that's the first folding into 2, 11.5. So I have to measure what 11.5 here again. Down. You can see this 11.5. So I'll fold it like this. Let's see what I've done. So I folded. This is it on my table. So this is how I'll be folding. I want to cut what a 360-degree peplum. What will I do? I'll measure my radius. Radius what? 2.5. 2.5. So that's my radius. And I have chillus chalk are not clear most times. I'm using normal chalk. So remember my length is what 8 inches. So I'll just add it to this 2.5. That means I'm measuring 10.5. But if you look at it from here to here now, this is 8 inches. Yes. So this is it. As when you are cutting what a 360-degree, this is the same way you do it. You measure your radius and measure your length, and you cut out. If it was a 1440 also, measure your radius, measure your length, then you cut this place out, and you had what 0.5 inch here. You cut out. You can add 0.5 inch at the top also and cut out. That's that. But I want to cut out my two peplums. You know I'm doing a 720-degree peplum now. I want to cut both of them out at the same time. So how do I do that? Just ensure that you have enough. You measure what you have down here. So this will be enough to cut my two peplums out. So let me fold it. You can see I folded into 2 like this. I folded into 2 now, so I'll now fold it again like this. So it is this place, this final place, that I'll be measuring my radius on. and the length of my peplum and the length of my peplum. So you can also cut yours one by one, or you can cut them together like this if your fabric will be enough, like this. After circles. So I can just open up on one side. You join. So to have a full circle. Wow. So I've joined my peplums together for my fabric. Can see how wavy it is already. As when it was a 360 peplum, it won't be this wavy. But because it's 720, now imagine it was 1440 to be so wavy. Yeah, so wavy. This is my lining. I've cut 2 pieces also, 2 circles. Yeah. So the next thing I'll be doing is to iron my peplum steel. This is my peplum steel. It's not hard. Yeah. On my lining. Please note, on my lining, I'm putting my peplum steel on my lining, not on my fabric. So I've joined my lining and I ironed the same thing. So I want to fix my crinoline. I want to join my lining together. Yeah. So this is it. I'll first pin down my lining and my peplum. So I've pinned down my lining to my Ankara fabric. This is my crinoline. Yeah, so I'll be sewing everything together. I'll also be using my hemming glue. Yeah, together. You can decide to cover your crinoline with fabric to secure it. I'm not doing that. I'll only be shifting it down a bit far from my sewing allowance. Yeah. So I'll be shifting it away from my sewing allowance. I'll be dropping a video on how you can cover your crinoline at the tip before fixing it on your peplum if you want to cover it. So you see I'm dropping the video in my short, so you can check it out later today. Okay guys, so I finished sewing. So the next thing I'll be doing is it's to stop stitch. I've sewn my crinoline with the fabric, with the lining and my hemming glue. So I have to top stitch at the center of my seam. So I'll be top stitching here. My top stitching will be falling on my lining area, not on my main fabric. It'll be falling on this side a little bit before my main stitch. So as I'll be top stitching straight down till the end. When top stitching, do not rush. Take it slow, very slow. Be careful, don't rush with it. Okay guys, so I've top stitched. Can you see what I did? So I sew on this side. This was our first stitch. This is the second I did. So this is the outcome. Let me see that. Next thing I'll be doing is to iron. So I'll be ironing. I'll iron the right side and also iron on the lining side also. Please take your iron, and when you're ironing, please use steam also. You can use a steam iron, or if you don't have a steam iron, you use this normal iron I'm using, and you use your water, your spray on it. You can see how wavy it is already. So the next thing we'll be doing is sewing this place. So I'll turn it out like this. Now so 0.5. I'll do for the other side also. So this is our peplum, so wavy. I've sewn the sides and I've added it to the upper bodice, and you can see it, so beautiful and so wavy, so wavy. But do you notice that the back of this dress seems lower than the front? The front seems higher than the back. There are two ways to correct this. Either use the bust dart technique or the sway back effect. So I'll be teaching the bust dart technique in my next class. Thank you guys for watching my channel. I appreciate you. Please subscribe.